So it's after 8 o'clock, and we have a house meeting at 10:30. That's 2 hours. Am I just gonna sit around and do nothing? No. I'm charging out of here to head to the local 7-Eleven, which is about 2 miles away, and then head on back. Is it gonna accomplish anything more than sitting around and doing nothing? No. No. Not in the slightest. But at least I'll be active, and that's a good thing. Huh? Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends. And I don't know if I've said this before or after or such, because I stitch all this stuff together and I make a million tiny videos. But here is the daily, is he gonna crack his skull open on rocks and seaweed video. I've been doing pretty good so far. Haven't cracked my skull open yet. Let's go this way. There we go. Okay, we got it. We're not cracking our skulls open today. Oh, we might. We're not. It's not as wet as it has been, and so it is a lot less dangerous. I'm feeling pretty stable today. That doesn't mean I'm not going to suddenly, discover that down is swinging around to the left and the right. But for right now, I'm feeling pretty stable. And there's not a whole lot of slickery stuff on the ground, aka seaweed. So here we are. And if you've ever seen the videos of me out here, where I am right now, I wouldn't be underwater fully. I'd be at least to my waist though. It's been up to the lower log there, where those rocks are. And again, I'm going to miss all of this when I get back to Shelton. It's very wet here, standing water, so there's only so far I can go. I mean, like over there, a bit slickery and wet, I would say. Birds. But I wake up early, around 3 o'clock in the morning from pain. And then I toss and turn until I can politely get up so I don't bother my roommate too much. And then I get up and go and play with my tablet. And then I come down for walkies, and as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to head up for brekkie. So I'm going to wander back out there, but I'm also going to do something else. So, hey, I will see you on the flip side. The tide comes in, and the tide comes out, as it always has. Before there was life on the planet, the tides came in and out. Before there were quadrupeds, the tide came in and out. Before primates, the tide came in and the tide went out. Before humanity, the tides, in 500 million years, will be long gone. But the tide will still be coming in and going out. Yesterday when I was coming home, the water was splashing up all the way up to here. And I was gonna come take a look, but then this young girl came running up. She couldn't have been, I don't know, right 10 or something. But she was running down here to where the water was, and she just had this look of amazement on her face. And I just had to stand back and let her play and not get involved, because, God, I could remember the world. When you're that young, the world is freaking amazing. Everything is just astonishing. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. She was just absolutely thrilled and amazed that the water was coming up and splashing right up to that step there. The world is amazing. One of the things I don't want to happen when I get back to Shelton from here is I don't want to fall back into my old habits. I have been terminally online in my past. Just before, and all that, I've only been chronically online, where it's not all the time, and now I've just been barely online because the Wi-Fi is so terrible and the library isn't open all the time, and I've just fallen out of the habit of being online all the time. Now, playing games, I want to get back into doing that, both physical and computer games. There's a lot of computer games I want to show off, and a lot of pencil and paper actual things. So I still want to do Witcher 3, but I still want to do a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But as stated, one of the things I don't want to do is bad habits like not eating or not eating well. I'm going to have to make my own food again, and that's going to be bad. Potential for that. So I don't want to fall back into my old habits. I want to go forward with a new attitude and a new way of doing things, like I've been doing now. Wandering around, doing outside videos like this. I think it is a very good thing, and I want to continue doing such like this. I want to be online, of course, but I don't want to be terminally or chronically. Just slightly. So thumbs up on that. Well, hey, I'm gonna head up for breakfast, and then I'm gonna head into town. I'm gonna record stuff that I think looks neat. That will, of course, be the daily, oh, look, there's a bird back there. Daily Blackjack Creek report, because I am endlessly fascinated by that river, because the salt water from the sound here, which again, it's like a gigantic bay. Washington State is divided into 4 pieces. Where sort of the big peninsula and the ocean water comes down into what's known as the Sound. So this is technically ocean water, and it goes pouring up this one river, Blackjack Creek. So I think it's endlessly fascinating because it's cool. More birds. So hey, I will see you on the flip side. Oh, they're dropping clams so that you can eat them. You see. The outer mouth of Blackjack Creek, you can tell that there is water that's flowing outward because of all the birds. And there are a lot of birds. Look at all them birds. That's a lot of birds. And that's fresh water. Before she passed on, my kitty cat was drinking prodigious amounts of water and urinating an incredible amount. This morning, from the moment I've gotten up, well, even before that, having gotten up twice during the middle of the night to drain an enormous amount out of my bladder, and it is only 10 o'clock in the morning, I have drank only a bit, and oh my God, every 15 minutes I've been in the bathroom draining my bladder, and it's not a small amount, it is a full amount. And I have liver problems, so am I dying? Creek from the bridge. Look at all the detritus flowing by, and the ducks. There's ducks up here, but the Blackjack Creek is a-flowing. There's ducks down there. See if I can so you can see them better. There's some ducks. I can't tell if I'm pointed at them. Can you see them? Why am I asking? Ducks. FBI, open up! Well, it's 8:57 a.m. There's the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven is approximately 1.8 miles from the old folk home where I've been staying. The house meeting is at 10:30. I got a lot of time to waste.